Saturday episode of NBA 2K TV.
We have a packed show for all of you, and if you're new to 2K25, maybe you just received it for the holiday.
Testing. Alright, we Gucci. Now, yesterday, I did that on my laptop with delay, hella delay. But, yeah, Buddy wasn't really all there himself, so look at that, 1 for 11, 1 for 8. That ain't like me. But we gonna see what's up with right now. You know? Big, heavy influence, and shout outs to that boy. Motherfucking Omari's Revenge. Big ups. What's good with you? I'm Goody. Gucci. Make your selection, my G.
We'll see the New York Knicks and the Miami Heat. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Now, here's Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
You love Jimmy Butler playing above the rim. That's a statement dunk right there.
And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
Now, here's Butler. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Back to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
To me, this is where Terry Rozier can absolutely
Fuck up
punish
my
you.
body,
With
my
a shot
nigga.
or on the
We have
pass,
to-
pick
we
and
have
roll.
to pay.
Ooh, he's a problem.
Now, here's Brunson.
Speak on my play style. 27-5, what you is
Outside,
You hear me,
Towns.
nigga?
Pass to Anunoby. Here's Brunson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And one thing among many doors that's so impressive about Jalen Brunson, the way he goes to work in the paint.
Kevin, at his size, you have got to be crafty. You've got to have great footwork and great patience. You've got to be willing to work in a crowd. What he does is really impressive.
And here's Adebayo, defended by Towns. To the inside.
Oh, hell no. It's a pause. Just embrace
Butler
it,
on the
bro.
wing. Richardson outside. Over Brunson. The Knicks pull it in.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Don't give OG Anunoby too much space, boy. He will rise and fire in the catch-and-shoot game.
Here's Butler to the left side wing. Highsmith's shot is off. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here he goes. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Brunson outside. The shot's good from Sims.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. There's 1:59 left to play here in the first. Pass to Ware. Back to Robinson. Bridges with the steal. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, quick transition has Bridges positioned perfectly. Puts the nice finish on the transition opportunity.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jimmy Butler remains the Heat's franchise player. He says, the confidence my teammates and my coaches put in me, it's a lot. They hype me up out there and I just go play. I try everything in my power to make sure that we win. They trust me with everything. And Kevin, he's earned that faith.
Adney DA, he tends to deliver in the biggest moments and always has. Hey, we thank you for that report. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
Hero with it. Brunson picks him up. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Brunson. From the wing. Here's Sims. They kick out to Anunoby. They set the pick. 5 on the clock. Brunson adds a two-pointer. It's Adebayo with the rebound. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Robinson. It's rebounded by New York.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Pass to Hero. Adebayo the screen. Shot's good by Hero.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
It's all tied in Miami. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And he gets the bucket. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill.
Oh, my goodness. How about that well-timed drop-off? Jalen Brunson just knows where to put the basketball.
And that one, good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's the floater. The offensive rebound. Here's Towns. And the layup's good off the glass. Towns has got the lead up to 6 now for New York.
Excellent pursuit by Towns right there. Get to work on the glass.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to talk some things over. Might be sick.
What is this? What is this?
Some things to adjust. And Miami has possession. And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all miss significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. They set the pick. That one goes in. Bridges got his second bucket.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jalen Brunson.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And Adebayo drops them both. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Yeah, that's fantastic execution. Jimmy Butler has excellent touch close to the rim.
McBride with the ball. Here's Achua. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Knicks lead by 4.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Back to Butler. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Inside. Kicks it out to Johnson. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. The Heat making a switch here. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. The Knicks leading by 4. Pass to Hart. There's a screen by Achua. 6 to shoot. Hart, no good. Up top, Adebayo. Now Hawkins. And here's Adebayo. Out to the wing. Floats it up for Adebayo. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish
And
just
one.
about his large catch rate. A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Pass to Achua. Butler with the steal. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Butler's got 4 points in the quarter.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right.
Good hands, Josh.
Where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's Christopher. Drives to the hoop.
Come on, man.
Strong finish with 2 hands.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run.
Turn me up, Josh.
So right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That one
Right
misses.
where we stay, my boy, in Miami, nigga.
Trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
We staying right where we stay, my boy, in Miami.
No good with the layup. It could go. No good on the shot. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Miami ahead, ending the second quarter with a massive 16-6 run. Live from Miami, you're watching 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Knicks trail by 4. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5.
Oh, come on.
So,
Cap.
no doubt, expectations will be high.
Damn,
Now to
Duncan
hear
is
from
slow
our
as fuck.
sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David.
What's for the sub, nigga? Relax.
Substitution on the court.
Brunson outside. Brunson bullies his way inside.
This is what makes Jalen Brunson special. You've got to knock down contested shots. Mr. Brunson up to the task.
Highsmith
Oh,
sends with the rebound. Now Brunson. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An
Damn.
athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
Brunson scanning the floor. Over Richardson. Brunson with another miss. Miami trailing. Christopher, that's good. Christopher's got 6.
Well, show me your vision, Josh Richardson. What a delivery.
Butler in the corner. Adebayo the screen. Good, and Butler gets the assist. He's got 8.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy
oh my God.
is really one of those guys
Good
that
defense.
likes to
Fuck,
play
man.
and have fun.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. To the paint. Here's Ware.
Damn.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
It's all right. It's all right.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Brunson, oh, not bothered by the contact.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
There's a good screen. And Rozier, here we go. Here's Anunoby. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Now it's a 4-point Knicks lead.
OG Anunoby, because of his athletic ability, can be special in the open floor. Nice finish there.
Down low. Here's Ware. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Brunson, right side. Here's Sims. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Sims has got 8.
Boy, you have to like the vision from Karl Anthony Towns. He's got the kind of size necessary to see over the defense.
Here's Butler. Back to Hawkins. There's the pick. The kick outside to Butler. Butler with the bucket down low.
That was just a perfect possession, getting in it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Brunson outside. Towns the screen. And Brunson, here we go. Can't connect from short range. To the inside. Rozier. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh my goodness, Terry Rozier showing big time hops.
Pass to Hero. They set the pick. Here's Ware. Hawkins with the
bang!
Just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Coaches talk about ending quarters.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Our Heat leading by 3. Here's Christopher. Pass to Robinson. Here's Christopher. Brunson covering. Back to Robinson. From downtown. Christopher, no good. Inside. Here's Sims. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Pass to Jovic. Here's Towns. Banked in off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 1. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
McBride with the ball. And here's Brunson. Pocket 6. To the paint. Sims. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
You love the effort Brunson puts into creating for others, working to make sure the defense is manipulated there.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Back to Love. Good ball movement here by Miami. Shots good by Hero.
And there's no hesitation from Hero. When the shot's there for him, he is looking to let it fly.
Brunson outside. No good on the three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Miami trailing. Pass to Butler. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. Love. Anunoby sends it back.
OG Anunoby is fast off his feet, 7'2" wingspan, says twice on the pipes.
Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And it's Josh Christopher with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now here's Brunson. To the inside. Here's Towns. Elbow shot is on the way.
Their coaching staff wants Adebayo to be an impact defender, and they've got to be happy with his D on that possession.
Adebayo the screen. Is out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
That's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. Outside, Hero. Just 5 on the clock. Again, the miss by the Heat. The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Brunson. Looking to get it going. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Tyler Hero picks one up.
There's a savvy, a cleverness to what Jalen Brunson does to the defender. That pump fake, too good. Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Hero from long range. The kick outside to Butler. Lets it fly. It goes straight through with the switch.
Jimmy Butler loves to rise to the occasion, sticks it right in the defense's face.
Brunson outside. Towns. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Outside for Robinson. 41 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Butler. It's rebounded by New York. Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
They have to be careful with the ball.
Now Brunson. Brunson takes off. And Ware pulls it down.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
There's Hero with the three. Out left to the wing. Outside Butler. To force OT. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. So a close game.
This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Now here's Durant. Deflected.
Yeah, great work on defense right there. Shooters have to be careful when Murray is lurking nearby. And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Fox. Crafty move. Outside Monk. Shot clock at 5. Here's Fox. Rebounded by Nurkic.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Beal's shot is good.
Boy, that is just tremendous concentration from Bradley Beal. Defense all over him, no problem.
All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, they are so gifted offensively. So I'd have to say very good at getting to the free throw line. That's important. Very good at baiting defenders and putting your opponent into the bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time at the free throw line. It's an underrated advantage, BA.
And Sabonis slams it in.
I'll tell you, Domantas Sabonis has got some big-time athleticism. That's a pretty dunk.
There's a screen by Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Outside Murray. Three-pointer. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away. Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's Fox. The Suns getting their last shot to go. DeRozan outside. Nurkic with some nice D.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
There's a screen by Nurkic. Good chance here for Booker. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And so the ball out of bounds. DeRozan touched it last. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. When I asked him about Yusuf Nurkic, he noted how physical he was. And he said to me, we need to focus on boxing him out and not letting him get offensive rebounds. Our guys need to play with toughness tonight. Seems like there will be plenty of action on the glass tonight, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, BA. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Now here's Beal. Outside Durant. Back to Beal. Pass to Durant. With the drive. Second shot opportunity. Nurkic with the ball. Monk covers. Back to Durant. Screen by O'Neal. Goes back up. And the layup by Durant. Durant's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
And it's Fox missing. The Suns lead by 4. Booker surveying the D. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And Sacramento has possession. On the wing, Murray. Now Fox. Back to Murray. Durant pulls it in.
Good defense, Book.
Pass to Nurkic. Here's O'Neal. Back to Durant. And stolen by Murray. On the break. It's stolen by Nurkic. And the Suns pushing it up now. Right side Durant. There's a screen by Nurkic. And so the first quarter is in the books. Suns ahead, up by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And the Kings have held tough, but it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Grant.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
That's Monte Morris at his best. Just a tremendous pass.
Pass to Lynn. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
And one.
The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing. Things in your direction.
Phoenix shooting their first free throw in this game. The free throw is off from Plumlee. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Shot clock at 6. Down low. Here's McLaughlin. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Well, Grant, the Kings, one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, B.A. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Jones. Here's Dunn.
Yeah. Oh.
And the 3 off target. Kings trail by 4. Here's McLaughlin. Inside. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, that one fires up his teammates. Lynn's passion leads to the monster dunk.
Pass to Beal. To the paint. Here's Dunn. Out to Beal. From behind the arc. And the Suns miss again.
Oh, Beal.
Crowder outside. Lyles. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
And good whistle there.
Phoenix shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And he can't get the first one.
Shooting for Phoenix. Dunn.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Dunn outside. Hits the trifecta.
Dunn.
Dunn's got 5 points in the quarter.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key
What?
on him a
Keep
little
them
bit
hands
more.
up, my nigga.
Into the
Damn.
basket. Here's Lyles. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. To the middle. Here's Booker. Crowder grabs the miss.
Jesus Christ.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
It's out of bounds to Sacramento.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
That Grayson? Did they release that nigga?
Now here's Crowder. He's scoreless. Drops in the layup for two.
I'll tell you, great job by Crowder to free himself up, an aggressive interior scorer.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Kings have to get better defensively. Coach Mike Brown said for us, it's about 5 guys guarding the basketball. When the ball moves, all 5 guys should move. We have some pretty good individual defenders, but we're not relying on them to shut down the great players. Brian, it's a team effort.
Defense on a string, Allie. Thank you. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Booker can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Durant. Allen outside. 4-3. And he can't get that one.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Now Crowder. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Here's Booker. There's 57 seconds left in the second quarter. Plumlee a screen. Shot is up. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Quality decision-making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
Here's McLaughlin. There's a screen by Lynn. Drives to the hoop. And that one is stuffed right through.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Here's Durant. Pass to Plumlee. And here's Jones. Plumlee a screen. Jones drives in. Just 5 to shoot. Durant for 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Out left to the wing. Baseline try. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Suns on top. They're up by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. The Kings trailing. Fox with the ball. He's picked up by Jones. Pass to Monk. Back to Fox. Kicks it to DeRozan. And stolen by Booker. Outside Durant. And here's Booker. Defended by Murray. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, and Fox with the block. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Fox double team. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here.
Should have let KD jump the ball. Let go the ball.
And here's the fast break. Outside Jones. Back to Durant. The 3 is up. KD! What else would you expect?
Oh boy, don't allow Kevin Durant to get comfortable from there. It could be a long night if you do.
Doris, in terms of assist-to-turnover ratio, Tyus Jones normally leads the league.
B.A., this guy is such a steady hand at the lead guard position. Tyus always makes excellent decisions, plays within himself, and plays mistake-free basketball.
Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
Fox right side. Pass to Murray. This one for 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Murray's got 6.
Hey, the D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
To the inside. Outside Jones. Kept alive. The kick to Durant. And he was camped in the lane there. Gets a 3-second call. And it's Sacramento's ball. It's a 1-point game. Fox feeling it out a bit. Picked by Murray. Pass to Monk. Back to Murray. Down low. Kicks it to DeRozan for the lead. And another Sacramento 3.
Get it off before the defense can respond. DeMar in the catch-and-shoot game.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. Screen by Durant. Beal with it. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And so he hits the technical free throw. Devin Booker is a 2-guard, Doris. What's Book do that makes him special at that position?
I mean, so many things in terms of his skill. He's an elite shooter. He has become an excellent decision maker. He can get to the mid-range. He's a 3-level scorer. There's so many things. But my favorite thing is watching this guy in an NBA Finals play with a broken nose, be hit repeatedly, and never flinch. His toughness and competitive edge is always there nightly, and I love that.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Allie. To the middle. Nurkic. And another basket for Phoenix.
Yeah, in the paint, Nurkic can be a monster. He's got all the physical gifts he needs to dominate.
Maybe it's
to the paint. Kicks it to DeRozan. Pass to Fox. Clock at 6. Picked by Murray. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul too, and he'll go to the line. It goes on Kevin Durant. Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
Got a piece of it. On the break. Pass to Beal. Inside. Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Terrific handle right there by Beal. Comes off the pick with his head up, looking for his teammates.
And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Pass to Durant. Len pulls it in. Fox left side. Here's Len. Oh, offline. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after the
39.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Morris. Pass to Durant. Launches it. Not going to go that time. Here's Ellis. Here's Lyles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. The shot no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Back to O'Neal. Left side pull. Pass to Durant. Second chance effort. Len pulls it in. And it's Sacramento's ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Here's Ellis. Pass to Lyles. Here's Ellis. Pounded by Beal. The fadeaway. That one is off.
And I don't understand. Why is he going to the fadeaway? Just go straight up with it.
And the shot goes in. And the Suns lead by 2.
But you see how crafty Bradley Beal is. The athleticism helps in the paint. That's nicely done.
There's Herter with the 3. Bull grabs the board. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Beal surveying the D. Back to Bull. It's stolen. Got a piece of it. It's Beal on the wing.
Shit, Beal.
Finish off the break.
Let's go, man.
And now it's a 4-point Suns lead. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end. I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Back to Bull. Morris outside. 6 to shoot. It's Beal on the wing. Gets the 3 to fall. Beal's got 7 points for the quarter.
Oh, a timely one from Beal puts a smile on the coach's face.
Sabonis outside to the middle. Here's Ellis. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't.
Yes.
This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Shooting for Phoenix.
Free throw drops for Bull.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play.
Fox outside. They kick it out to Murray. To the paint. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Look at Murray stepping up big time. I mean, we know he wants to be a trusted scorer when they need a bucket, and he shows it.
Back to Bull. And finished off by Bull.
There's just no reason to give him inside position.
Coaches call that doing your work early. If you are there defensively, it really does not allow for him to establish that kind of excellent positioning down low.
Pass to Beal. There's the screen by Bull. Spins. Here's Okogie. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That'll belong to Domantas Sabonis.
Well, Josh Okogie has the kind of frame and aggression that allows him to play through contact. Nice job drawing the foul.
The Suns making a switch here. Kings trail by 8. Fox outside. And here's Sabonis outside. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
As Sabonis knows he has got to be at the center of all the clutch moments for his team. Big time bucket there.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. And he said to his guys, quote, "Let's get a few more stops here, and we should be in great shape to close this one out. Keeping it simple, guys."
Thank you for that, Allie. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Shooting for Phoenix.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
Taking 2 shots.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 7-point game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Fox with the ball. He's picked up by Jones. Out to Sabonis. And he gets it back. Outside Murray. Launches it from deep. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Beal outside. Releases. No good there. Off the double clutch. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
So Phoenix wins it. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
NBA.
Brian Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. It'll be the Hornets off the tip. Outside man. To the middle. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Miles Bridges up in the air above the rim. That is a show. Look out below.
A bit of a tweener, but Miles Bridges finds ways to show up in the box score doors.
Well, you know he's looking to score, Brian, first and foremost. Easy to set up as he can attack from virtually anywhere. No matter what, you know that Bridges is going to get you some buckets.
Here's Miller, following the score by Philadelphia.
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
George outside. Shot clock at 6. That one goes in. George has got his second basket of the game.
Well, Paul George won't be shy. You give him a driving lane, he will expose you defensively.
Here's Ball. The rebound by Embiid.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
George for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. There's Ball with a 3. The rebound by Yabusele. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. The biggest focus on the defensive end, the big man, Joel Embiid. Coach telling me that they've talked a lot about how to defend Embiid. They have a great film session on it, but at the end of the day, he said Joel is a monster down low, so there's only so much you can do. It'll be fun watching the process do his thing tonight, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Now here's Ball. And there's the lob. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Now the opportunistic Bridges sees you falling asleep defensively. Up and over the top he goes.
Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also has some good depth, and that really helps. I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Well, Doris, one thing about LaMelo Ball, not many true point guards walking around at 6'7".
B.A., the length of a forward and yet one of the most prolific playmakers in the game today. That gives a coach a lot of versatility and options with one individual player.
Here's Maxey. Launches it from deep. The Sixers with another miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
George with a steal.
Now, Paul George is always about making the right play. What a pretty pass.
Assisted by Paul George.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. Back to Green. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Embiid. George left side. It's George on the wing. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup. George has got 9.
We are talking about a proficient, efficient scorer in Paul George. Go to work, sir.
First personal foul, second team foul.
We've got 1:13 left in the opening quarter. Richards with a screen. Miller. Embiid knocks it loose.
Yeah, imposing his will. Embiid sending a message with that rejection.
6 on the shot clock. The rebound by Yabusele. The Sixers leading. Here's George. Sinks that one from the post. 11 points in the game.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Here's Yabusele. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Back to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good position.
Ball. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Pass to Maxey. Here's the 3. Got a piece of it.
Oh, how about that?
Oh, my goodness. Yikes.
What a finish.
George with it. Green covering. For 3, Maxey sends it home from three-point land. Maxey's got his second basket. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
A deep 3. Hornets with the rebound. Here's Martin. Lays it up and banks it in. Well, Doris, for a while, the amount of three-pointers seemed to grow exponentially. I think it's plateaued now.
You know, BA, I'm not sure I agree that it's plateaued. What we do know unequivocally is these organizations have defined how to be the most efficient basketball team. And each and every year, we're setting records in that category. They're just getting smart about the kinds of shots you want and when. We're seeing more shots at the rim, and we're still heavily emphasizing the three-point line.
Offensive rebound. Drummond with the bucket.
Boy, you love the kind of space that Andre Drummond eats up on the interior. Some guys don't play up to their size. Andre Drummond sure does.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. The Hornets are in the midst of a playoff drought. Their last appearance was 2015, Doris.
Yeah, BA, that's the longest active streak in the league, not something you love to be associated with. And listen, like other organizations, they've hit on some draft picks, they've missed on some draft picks. A lot of the problem has been injuries that have plagued this organization. What a terrific take to the rim. Paul George is just giving it to the defense right now. Tenacious on that drive.
Doris, we've heard Paul George get a lot of praise from the next generation of NBA talent.
We sure have, and it's easy to see why, Brian. This guy is fundamentally sound. He does a little bit of everything, can shoot with range, can get off the bounce. His game is so polished and smooth, worthy of emulation.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Sixers' two stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. Inside, the kick out to Maxey. Drummond inside. And he banks in the layup. Drummond's got 6 points.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to draw Drummond as my assignment inside. You body him up, hack him, it still has no effect on him.
It's scooped up. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here.
That's just phenomenal defense. The defense feels like it's all over the place and knows exactly how to guard it.
Good, fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
To the paint. The shot by Drummond, no good. The Hornets with a lead. To the inside. On the wing man.
2 minutes.
Pass to Salon. Count it.
man.
1 for 1 to start the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
76ers trail by 4.
Good block by a nigga. Yeah. The second hand, not the first.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Minute 32 left in the first half. Pass to Bridges. Ball with it. They get it back to the wing, right side. Out to Bridges. Takes a 3. And it's Martin with the rebound. 76ers trail by 4. It's Martin on the wing. Here's Embiid. Shoots over Bridges. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now, that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Screen by Bridges. And he lobs it up. Throw it down on the lob.
LaMelo Ball showing off that facilitation. That is pretty pick-and-roll basketball.
Down low. Here's Martin. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. And Kyle.
Yeah. Let's go, man. No.
Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Now, here's Vassell. Shot from the wing. Good, he hits the jump shot. Well, both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
Back to Green, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Greg Popovich and I did speak a few minutes ago. We talked about the daunting task of facing Steph Curry. Coach said, Curry makes your entire five guard him. Steph might be the best conditioned player in the league. He is constantly moving. It makes him so difficult to track. So, of course, it's not just Curry's shooting that presents problems. Guys?
Thanks, David.
This is what separates Green from most bigs. A point forward who excels at passing.
To the inside. Ball outside. Here's Wembanyama. The Warriors pull it in.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses. Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
You know, Greg, with a combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all five guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
And it's the Warriors with the ball after the basket by San Antonio. Here's Castle. To the left wing. Here's Sohan. From outside, off the mark. Green left side. Green draws the double. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Castle. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Hield. Here's Curry, and the jam by Stephen Curry.
I mean, is there anything Steph Curry doesn't do?
Pass to Vassell. Spurs working the ball around now. Back to Paul. Here's Sohan. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Few create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guy.
They get it again. Wiggins. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And Jackson Davis gets it to go.
Assistant.
1:35 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Vassell. And the dunk by Sohan.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
I'll tell you, Richard, you watch Jeremy Sohan, he can really do it all.
Yeah, power forward by trade, who's even played point guard at times. He's a great defender and a team player. He's the kind of guy you win with.
Shot by Hield, nobody around.
Out of bounds.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hield. San Antonio leading. .58 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Castle. Here's Sohan. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Hield outside. Offline with his 3. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities. Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
They kick it out to Green. They grab their own miss. Here's Jackson Davis. Three-pointer heel. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Healed with the bucket.
A little bit of a prayer from Hill. No cracking under pressure for him.
Wembanyama, a screen.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
On its way from Curry for two. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not.
I saw you spray a little bit.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
Pass to Collins. Here's Champagny. And the layup's good off the glass. Champagny's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for San Antonio. Well, over the years, the Warriors have had some historic cash bill.
Yeah, and for the most part, it's been well worth it because it's led to championships and they generate a ton of income. But now, with this tax repeater penalty, you can see that they tried to cut costs, and every team in the league has followed.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. There's a screen by Collins. Barnes. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Over in the corner, Kuminga. Here's Wiggins. San Antonio with the rebound. Pass to Castle. On the wing, Jones. Nothing on the board. Sinks the triple.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
Now Pajemski. Back to Curry. Outside Kuminga. And stolen by Barnes. No one near him.
Damn it.
And it's Looney with the rebound.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Here's Kuminga. Barnes grabs the miss.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Back to Jones. And Barnes gets double teamed. Jones drives in. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. Greg, you look at today's point guards. So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. The quick look, no good that time. Warriors trail by 16. Here's Kuminga. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
It didn't take long for Pajemski to establish himself as an elite charge taker.
The funny thing about the game of basketball is that some things can't be taught. Pods clearly has the it factor when it comes for the timing that it takes to draw charges. He can steal a few possessions for you every single game.
And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. And he banks in the layup.
So clever and decisive in transition. Paul is fantastic at keeping defenders guessing and off balance.
Outside Curry. Out to Peyton. Picked by Kuminga. Got a hand on it. They retain possession. Shot clock at 2. The shot by Looney, no good. And the Spurs with possession. They're on an 18-7 run.
Substitution for the Warriors. Trace Jackson Davis.
50 seconds left in the first half of the game. Boom, he jams it straight down.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Wembanyama, a screen. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Anderson up top. Schroeder outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Moody. And it's off from three-point range. San Antonio leads by 14. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Vassell. Wembanyama outside. Off target from outside. That'll do it for the first half. Spurs lead by 14. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. On offense, here are the Spurs. Richard, last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent in Wembanyama.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Here's Green. Yep, that one goes in there.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
That's the 3 fly. And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got 8 points.
Great setup for Vassell, who does not waste the chances to get off a quick shot.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end before.
Richard, we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
There's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at them now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player.
Oh, he could have got the tail end of that.
That's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good. And now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Poor spacing, always critical. Good point, D.A.
No, clear.
And he gets it to go. Moody's got 4 points this quarter.
Hit works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And Paul gets it to go in.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games.
Wow.
And they've made that adjustment since the break. That's about the only way he can score from there. Perfect use of the reverse in the face of some tough defense.
Sohan. Second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Sohan's got 9 points.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give him.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody. That's his first foul.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And timeout is called by Craig Popovich. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter of the game.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Back to Moody. And the slam by Moody.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
And the Warriors making a change here. The Warriors have shot just one free throw early. 1 for 1 in the game. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Down low. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Sohan. Got a piece of it. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And it's Green missing. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. And again, San Antonio turns it over. Warriors trail by 17. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The drive by Schroeder. Pass to Moody. Six on the shot clock. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Here's Champagnie. Collins wide open. He fires. Hands it from downtown. Collins has got 5.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Devin Vassell has been on display. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Warriors trail by 18. Outside, Kuminga. And the dunk by Payton.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Spurs.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Collins, good. And the Spurs lead by 17.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed. Tremendous vision. Passing out of the shot, that's great decision-making.
Pass to Champagny. No good from outside.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
It's stolen by Jones. Pulls up on the wing. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Curry crashes inside.
Ah, damn.
How do you stop Curry? Well, in a short answer, you can't.
To the middle. Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Johnson. Here he goes. Lays it up and banks it in.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Inside. Hield. And then Hield with the dunk.
As a larger guard, Hield can get up with the big boys.
Now, here's Johnson. Left side, Collins. Clock at 6. Pass to Barnes. The three. The Warriors pull it in. Jackson Davis with it. Outside Curry. Outside Kuminga. Hield outside. No good on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
To the left side wing. Barnes outside. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Curry deciding where to go with it. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer, Hield. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hield's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is what Hield does. Exceptional at spacing the court with his three-point shooting.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Good work there as it goes. 12 points for Devin Vassell.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for San Antonio.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Devin Vassell.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
So it's the Spurs now. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. To the right side. Wembanyama, right side. Sohan with the ball. Now Peyton defending. Hits it from three-point range.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Out to Peyton. Pass to Curry. And stolen by Wembanyama. Jumps up. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Vassell drives in. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Curry. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was...
Almost a double-double with Sochin. Chris Paul, 5 assists. Castle, 5 assists. Dylan Vassell, 14.
boy Tyler Hero. Strong competitor, man. Able to take being targeted and not retaliate on it. You feel me? Let anybody else that ain't putting up as much numbers come in there and, pick up your slack, bro. Handle my light work.
Yeah.